What is going on, guys? It's your boy Slick, and today we're going to be talking about the patch. It's upon us, I know. It's been quite some time. We've all been thinking, man, this patch, it needs to come out already, or at least I have. I've been wanting it so bad. I lost all my gear twice for this patch, and it still hasn't come out, but they said that it should be out by the end of the week. It is Friday now, so we still have Saturday and Sunday, and I'm hoping, since there was a launcher update yesterday, that the game will be updated within the next 2 days. If not, we can cry about it. But regardless, today I'm going to go over what's coming in the new patch and just give you my thoughts on the stuff and what I'm going to do when the patch drops. If you don't want to listen to me talk and you think that you are coherent enough to just read through the patch notes and make your own, or your own opinion, that's fine. Feel free to go check it out. The link will be in the description down below. Now, there will be a wipe. So yes, there will be a wipe. I've been waiting for it. That's all anybody talks about in Tarkov. What I mean by a wipe, if you're a new player and you haven't experienced it, they wipe your account. You don't have any guns anymore. Your stash is gone, and they replace it with whatever pre-order package you ordered. My pre-order package is the Edge of Darkness. I'm very excited to finally get, not finally get stuff. We got stuff from the beginning. We got pistols and stuff. But now we get SV98. We went over the pre-order packs a while back, so I'm not even going to. You can go check that video out if you want to go look at what the pre-order packs are going to be. But I get a lot of cool stuff now. All right, let's go through the patch. AK systems now have spare gas tubes. Thanks to that, customization potential of the AK has significantly increased, and this is including the PP19, so that's pretty cool. So, and if you hear construction in the background, I'm terribly sorry. They're tearing up my road. I might just wait for this one to pass. I don't know what it is. Last night I was coming into my house and this dude was just driving a backhoe back and forth around like 7 p.m. I don't know what they're doing. They're like beyond me. So they're adding new gas tubes. This should be cool. I hope that they add extended barrels and stuff. I don't know exactly what they mean by gas tubes. Obviously, I've never built a real AK in real life. I don't know. I don't know anything about it in terms of the real thing. So I'm just going to assume that it'll add customization stuff because that's what they say. New 5.56 ammo, which is nice. New 7.62 ammo, which is nice. And new 366 TKM ammo. I have no idea what that is, and I have no idea. New barter articles, new headwear, a Colpack 1S shockproof helmet, so another helmet. Right now we have the Kiver. Shockproof helmet, that leads me to believe that it's probably going to be a little bit better than the Kiver. I think the Kiver is just a basic helmet. It looks kind of like a rugby type thing going on. The Module 3M body armor. Now, I think this is a plate carrier. If it's module, right, that leads to believe things could be added on. At least that's what I think. So I'm assuming this is going to be a plate carrier. I think that the fort that we have in game right now is just really heavy Kevlar. So I'm curious. We'll have to figure that out. A Pilgrim travel backpack, 5x7, which is nice. I think the tri-zip is 5x6. So it might be bigger than the tri-zip, which is interesting. Wartech load-bearing equipment, a bunch of names and stuff, but these are 2x2s, 1x2, 1x2, 1x1, and 1x1. So I don't know what these mean exactly, but they're probably load-bearing equipment. I don't know. I have no idea. I mean, you guys can tell me in the comments down below what you would believe load-bearing equipment would be. The SKS OP is added for sale, so I'm sure for a little bit more of a price, you could probably buy an SKS or a hunting SKS from Skier, which is nice because now that they're adding more and more armor, I would hope to see more and more sniper rifles make their way into the game, and then when more and more sniper rifles make their way into the game, the SKS is going to be like the budget sniper, and the fact that you can buy it now because you can buy the other ones is pretty cool. I don't know. I like SKSs. I also think I'm going to be a bear after this. Rail mounts for modding handguards of the LVOA and other key mods. So the LVOA, I believe, is new as well. I don't know exactly what that is, but modding handguards. New Trigicon Acog. So this is actually pretty interesting. They're adding the Acog Sight. A lot of people think the Acog is a type of sight. The Acog is a sight. It's made by Trigicon. Yeah, I think I said that right. Trigicon? I hope I said that right. But the Acog, it's classic. It's in every Call of Duty that has modern weapons, every Battlefield. I mean, we know what the Acog looks like. So I'm super excited to see what that's like. Maybe it'll be super clear and whatnot. And it'll be a nice sight to use. Maybe better than the hammer. I don't know. Added a blind fire functionality, Alt-W, up, and Alt-D to the side. So you can now fire around cover, I guess. So you can kind of just not really aim and just shoot around cover. This is going to be very interesting for Factory. He might mow some people down around corners. I don't even know how that's going to work, to tell you the truth. It's going to be pretty crazy. Added the function of folding and unfolding a stock, so weapon behavior and characteristics change, but size of occupied cells is the same for now. So if you fold the stock, the gun doesn't get any smaller by its take-up space, but the gun characteristics will change. So if you fold the stock, your gun's obviously going to be faster to whip around and stuff, but less accurate because you don't have the stock against your shoulder and you're not shooting like that. I'm interested to see how it works. I hope it works well. It might be cool to carry like a folding stock MP5 now, and you can, close the stock. And I don't know. It might just be cool for people who like to run Factory. I don't see this as being a huge thing for me. I play a lot of woods and customs. Adding a full system of gestures and commands. Commands now bound to controlled keys and dynamic commands. So they're finally opening up the entire command prompt window. You can flip each other off, and you have like come here, silent, and stuff like that. But I think they're doing the entire communication thing, which is very important in my opinion, because if you run into a random person, you want to be able to say something to them. So if I can somehow run into a player scav, and before he murks me because he wants to take my pistol with a flashlight, if I can somehow tell him, "Hey Suka, I'm friendly," or some shit like that, that might, maybe mold our friendship. Yep, driving back down the street again. It's not. Oh yeah. Oh, what is that? What is that? I always feel like they're hitting cars and shit outside. All right. Will be added within 24 hours of the update. So within 24 hours, they're going to be adding the AKM, the VPO 209, the VPO 136, the DVL 10M1 Saboteur with a silencer, and some of the new body kits. So they're adding new body kits for weapons. They're adding the AKM, which is the original AK-47. Obviously, it's a little bit older. I think it's a little later production series, but 7.62 by 39 AK. Obviously, it's going to be fully buildable. I can't wait, and I'm actually switching to be a bear after this patch because I want to be better with AKs and use a lot more AKs. It doesn't mean I'm not going to use M4s. I really like AKs. And I think that I didn't like them in the game, but now that they're adding a 7.62, I think it's going to add just what I need to make it worth it. So AI improvements, they're adjusting the AI hearing. Bots now have the chance to see a grenade thrown at them and try to run away. Change vegetation colliders for AI sight. Now bots will see through a vegetation correctly. This is a huge change. The fact that you're not going to just get shot by AI through random bushes and stuff. Bots can start tracking you now, so they're going to follow you. Added new spawn spots, which is cool. You're going to have to be on your toes. You don't know where scavs are going to spawn. Expanded bot patrol zones, so now they can move out of their zone. They won't start clipping at the end of the road or the end of their zone like they're on a leash or something. And changing the mechanics of bots aiming at particular body parts. Maybe they're going to aim at your head more if you don't have a helmet on. Maybe they're going to aim for your legs if you have a full gear on. We'll have to see. But this sounds good. It sounds like the AI are going to be more engaging and challenging, which I always like. I'm glad that the AI will pose a challenge as well. Because what it's been like is we kind of we deal with scavs that are in bushes. It's tough because they always shoot back at you. They can see you when you can't see them. And then the scavs that are in the open, you just completely rinse. So now that they're going to be moving around a little bit more, playing a little bit more tactical, it should be pretty interesting. They're adding some optimizations, which I'm super excited about. Optimization of RAM, which should be great. Hopefully a lot more people can play this game. I heard some people having trouble with 8 gigs. Now, I think it's still going to be a 16 gig RAM type game, and that's my suggestion, but I think that they've been adding a lot of optimization issues. Fixing a lot. I remember when I played back in the day, it was really, really tough. So fix part of cases causing freezing, optimization of traffic, fix one of the problems causing memory leak, optimization of customs location. So they optimize customs a little bit more. And there's a ton of bugs and stuff. I'm not really going to dabble too much into that. That's just me reading a bunch of other things, but there is at least 40 other things on here, 40 other bullet points that they're fixing. So I, again, urge you guys, if you like this game, to just go check that stuff out. And here, if you want to see a test, this is the first test that we've ever done. Are you ready, boys? Here it comes. Let me do it.
I'm surprised. All right, I was surprised. All right.
So that didn't kill him. I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace.
I was a terror since the public school era. Bathroom passes, cutting classes, squeezing asses. Smoking blunts was a daily routine since 13. chubby nigga on the scene. I used to have the tray deuce and the deuce in my bubble goose. Now I got the Mac in my knapsack, lounging black, smoking sacks up in axe and sidekicks with my sidekicks, rocking fly kicks.